whenever he's getting attacked. I don't know why. Just kind of weird. He gives up the next plot point.
It's a very stereotypical movie of them. If you give up like the next plot line, you're like, okay, this is like the bad guy that's like, and then I will be going to the bathroom between 6:15 and 7, and then go back on the road to Australia, where my main headquarters is, where nobody knows exists.
Yes.
But I can tell you because you're about to die.
Yes. Well, basically, they're supposed to meet the Takahashi dude, which he's the one that's playing the virtual puppet.
Right, yeah, because he calls him back.
God.
Yes.
And it's nice when he lets go of it and it's like,
The dude's like,
I like to think of an animatronic version of him just sitting there, and it's controlled by the puppet with perfect mouth gesture and everything,
Yeah.
right? But it's just like the second he lets go, that like,
yeah, because he's like,
oh, God.
okay, I will meet you there.
it's been a month since we used that animatronic drone. We should probably kick it on just to make sure the battery
Make
doesn't
sure
die.
it works.
You know,
Because he calls a weird AT&T number, right?
yeah.
The Pharmacom backdoor number. Some shit like that.
1-800-666.
Yeah.
1-800 backdoor.
Yeah. 1-800 backdoor.
Oh my God.
And so there's supposed
Doctor,
to-
I'll come to the back door.
That is a different movie.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yes. That's
So-
what they do at the end.
They do end up. Well, you know
I'm
what's
not going to
funny?
even bring the preacher into this. Hold on.
Well, I didn't even realize it, but they went to heaven, and the preacher shows up in heaven too.
Yes, he does.
At one point. So,
But
which is kinda
before
weird.
they get up to heaven and they're down talking, this is, of course, there's a great scene about to happen. But before that, he asks who Jones is, and she says, well, he was in the Navy.
Yeah.
That's all we know about Jones, really, so much
Yeah.
right then.
And she's like, so he's got a lot of stuff like me? Yeah, you could say that.
yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. And then he freaks out
Yeah, this is the part.
because those two dudes, the comic relief on the very top, he was like, you know, despite a physical disability, I'm still attracted to him. What the fuck?
Well, he
what
says,
do we-
despite he said, whatever he says,
Yeah,
it
it's like
doesn't
physical
necessarily
disability.
make it his or her physical disability.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of
Despite
thinking
the
it might have
physical
been
disability,
his.
I'm still like, I still want to get with her, you know? Weird.
Yeah.
And
I
then
was
he's banging.
dying.
Yeah, I know. That he's
He was like the Cheddar Bob.
yeah, it was just weird. It was like they were the weird comic relief characters that were not in the movie the whole time.
I'm going to drop a bug on the spider.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a bug on the Spider-Man.
Hey, you guys up there?
But then you get the Keanu Reeves, of course, freak out.
Yeah, well, because he trips, right?
Right.
And then he drops the bug on the fucking the truck and
Right.
explodes it, and that's when Keanu like freaks the fuck
He
out.
fucking snaps.
He wants to. He's freaking out because he wants to fucking. He's like, see that over there? I should be there.
And he's like pointing to like basically like it would be Manhattan.
Yeah, the city.
Yeah.
Right. And he's like, I want the fucking.
I want room service.
I want room service. I want the club sandwich, the cold Mexican beer. I want my shirts laundered like they do at the Imperial Hotel in Beijing. I memorized that one.
$10,000 a night hooker.
Yes.
Which
$10.
means that hooker that he had was pretty expensive for what she was. I'm just
Yeah,
throwing that
no,
out
she kind of
there.
left without even getting breakfast. I mean,
Yeah,
damn.
no doubt.
It's fucked up.
Going to get the ice, whatever, bitch.
You just took your money and ran, honey. Damn.
I got bamboozled.
Well, then J-Bone comes down, right? Because after the whole explosion and shit like that, the two crazy dudes, they're freaking out because they actually thought that they killed somebody.
J-Bone and those two guys could do a Three Stooges remake.
Yeah, they could.
100%.
So J-Bone comes
J-Bone
down.
would be Mo.
Yes.
Yes. So then, like, Johnny starts to get fucked up again. Like, he starts to, like, twitch and move and, like, ugh.
Right.
So they bring him up and he's like, this is heaven. You know, we built all this from scrap that we just picked out from all the other people, all the trash and nobody wanted. So they're going through these weird, elaborate, like skyscraping things. I don't know why they weren't on top of the bridge with the cement underneath it. They were just living underneath the cement roof.
You always live above the semen.
Yes.
Cement.
Yeah, cement.
Right.
Yeah. Dr. Allcome. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Call back.
So basically, yeah, this whole time, Takahashi is basically getting ready to go fight all these people because he's going to the meeting himself. You know, he still bamboozled fucking Keanu into thinking that it was the AT&T executive or whatnot.
The Pharmacon.
Pharmacon, yeah.
What's the difference? Let's be honest, guys.
Yes, they own it too. And basically, don't they kiss at this point too?
Who?
Jane and
Jane and Johnny?
Yeah, don't they kiss too before they even go up?
I don't remember if they kissed here or not, to be honest with you.
I wrote something about this because all of this has just happened in the last couple of hours, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but I would die for you. Literally die for you, even though I just met you. But this is crazy. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, well,
There's a fish that was in the Navy.
This is where they're before they're about
Just saying,
to go
we got
meet-
more lyrics to write.
Oh, yes, we have more.
It's before they meet Jones and they're in that room,
Right.
and then that's when they kiss.
Okay.
And then J-Bone comes is we got a room especially for
Oh,
that.
that's right. Yeah.
It's time to meet Jones.
And then this is where we find out Jones is a dolphin
Yeah.
in an aquarium with a thing hooked up to his brain.
He's all, it's a fucking fish.
And then the dolphin's like, freaking
Gets
out.
pissed and like fucking paralyzes him. He's like, whoa, Jones, he's a friend, bro. He's a friend. Did
you
calm
guys-
down, bro?
Did you guys know South Park has like totally
Oh, 100%,
made fun of this?
yes.
Yeah. I was dying because I never knew that reference. I see this movie and I'm like, oh my God. I know exactly where this is from. Oh.
But this is the part too. There's a couple of parts coming up with the henchmen that kind of show up to like take over. So the Shinji and all of his fucking shitty bad guys kind of show up at the same time before they even hook him up, right? Because Johnny's like, no, I'm not going to do it, man. He's like, you're going to have to loop yourself with Jones to get the information
Right.
out because we don't have the download codes and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And they got a wall of fucking art TVs.
Yeah,
you
and that's
know?
when he kind of explains that they scrub everything from the 500 channel universe and then spit it back out at them.
Yeah, they're actually
Bounce
they
it
live in
on
that
satellites
shit.
and all that. Yeah.
So they can't find out who's actually doing it.
Right.
It's the late they live TV.
It is literally the early
Yes.
forming of a fucking VPN connection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It literally is.
Yeah, they're creating their own virtual private network.
Yeah. They were bouncing the signal so
Yeah.
you can't trace
But
it.
they get
Yeah.
caught like in a quarter way, so then they gotta like start over again.
Bounce again,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Let's go through France this time, bro.
Yeah. And after that, we'll go to Russia.
So finally, he sits in the chair. We learn a little bit more about Jones. We learn that Johnny's like, fuck it. If I got the cure for NAS in my head, I'm gonna do it.
I'm going to sacrifice myself,
Yeah.
even though it's more or less just the risk of possibly having a chance of surviving
Yeah.
rather than guaranteed die.
I might live, right? So, of course, Jones is his only hope. And then that's when the henchmen show up. And they have those fucking rappel guns, right? And they're like, phew.
Yeah.
You can't
barely
hear
sticks
nothing,
in.
but it sticks in the fucking metal.
And it
like
holds.
right? And they're like,
Okay, when they repel, can I just be honest? The sound effect that they used for the repel was like a big engine. You could hear it. It's like,
yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's not up there, and it's not around their waist.
Yeah.
So how are they doing this?
They're just holding on to the butt of their rifle.
Is this where they dropped the VW bug again?
Yes, because Home Dude is up there, and they're like, man, J-Bone's going to be mad at me. He's like, don't worry about it, man. I made a mistake. I'll never do anything again.
Get
He's
shot.
like talking shit, and the dude gets his throat slit.
Yeah.
And then he turns around, and then he gets killed, and he drops another bug, right?
Can I point
Because
out?
that's what we do.
Yes.
As
the
one would.
editor didn't have, like, the production crew didn't have enough money to do that twice. If you look, it's the same
Yeah.
clip.
Oh, 100%. Dude.
I was like, oh my God, same angles and everything when it's
So what's
dropping.
the funny about this one, because it falls on the dude,
Yeah.
right.
right? And then some other soldier over there was like, Jeff! And he gets so fucking mad, right? Because Jeff gets fucking impaled.
Oh my God.
She
And
says
She
his
starts
name.
launching.
Yeah, and she like is like her best fucking friend.
Yeah, fucking
well,
Jeff.
you
husband or
realize
something.
that these people have lives. You're just killing these people. They got to go home to a family.
And then she grabs the goddamn bazooka and starts fucking firing bazooka rounds
Yeah.
into the bottom of the deal. So that fucks everything up. So they're about to get the information, right? But they don't. Because
course they
fucking
don't.
Jeff died.
Fucking Jeff.
Yeah. Fucking Gary. Gary! That was the Gary character.
Jerry.
And then, yeah, because all the Takahashi's Pharmacom dudes are up there. He's up there too. And then basically, he's like coming to actually oh my God, what is it? Take on Johnny, right? Because they're all running around. The TVs are exploding. The art project's dead. Jones is okay.
Of course.
He's in like a fucking copper fucking saltwater tube or some shit.
Yeah, he's like in a bulletproof aquarium.
Something weird.
These guys have a headquarters with a freaking aquarium and a dolphin. They just have black cinder block walls.
Yeah, because when they start getting attacked, because Ice-T's like, he says something like, you know the drill. Stations, everybody.
Yep.
And they actually start kicking everybody's ass with arrows.
This is just
and
every other weekend, guys.
Yeah, I know,
Come on.
right? They get raided all the time.
Yeah.
Takahashi meets up with Johnny because doesn't
he get the? Or is this where he gets the message from the ghost in the machine again?
That's after.
After, okay.
Yeah, I think it's after that point too, because like they're in the main control room wherever he was doing the brain extraction and shit like that, and that's when the big one comes out.
Okay.
And then he kind of has a change of heart. He's got the cure for NAS in his head.
And your daughter died from NAS.
Yes. And then
Did they ever explain what that person was? Like a ghost in the shell, like ghost in the internet?
Yeah.
That's the one we were talking about earlier
Right.
with the artificial intelligence.
But I mean, like, she's just artificial intelligence. That's it.
Yeah, it's basically
'cause she died in 2006.
Right.
Right.
6 years old. She was uploaded.
But she still obviously has like a sense of right and wrong,
And she's in
things like that.
her brain implants, her brain, they mapped her somehow to where she's part of the mainframe.
Right.
But she's not the daughter.
No.
Okay.
No. That's the actual leader of Pharmacom.
Right.
The one that founded Pharmacom or some shit.
Right.
Like that,
Yeah, that was the company she
The one
founded.
that's trying
She
to
says,
like kill everybody, and
Yeah,
then that
yeah.
AI is trying to talk sense into it.
Yeah. So Takahashi has a change of heart. He's like, all right, okay, we're on the same team now. And then he gets shot by fucking pussy ass Shinji in the back.
Yeah.
Like 6 fucking times. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking wasting.
So what you're
right?
telling me, all this could be avoided.
Yeah, if he would have just killed fucking Coke
He would
dude.
have just been. He wouldn't even had to do that. Like, no, you know what?
Well, let's
we're
just
good.
stop.
We're just going
right
to
now.
stop.
Yeah. Everything's cool. If he would have listened to the disembodied voice,
Right.
the ghost in the machine, he would have been okay. But he didn't. And then that's when basically they start fighting again, right? And God, how does Home Dude die? Shinji don't they
that's
get
when they. So they're fighting and they go out like a window or something, or
it's a one of those trailers, one of the shipping containers.
yeah, that's it. Shipping container.
So it's hanging basically by a thread, and he's hanging on to the deal because he's been chasing him, and he knocks out. What happened to the chick at this point? Doesn't she get like knocked out or something like that?
She's not in the hangar though.
No.
Yeah.
And then so she gets knocked out by somebody. They're hanging by the deal. He grabs his coke nail and fucking cuts
wraps it
him
around
up.
his neck.
Yeah, and cuts his head off, and the
Yeah.
dude falls down into the lake.
He does it so
Splash.
perfectly without touching him at all. in
Yeah.
that whole,
Yeah, of
but either
course.
way,
As you would. Yeah.
as is tradition.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, because he's a martial artist.
yeah.
He knows.
He
well,
knows
let's
kung
see
fu.
what Mo Rutherford has to say about that.
Yeah.
He'd
So-
have Mo decapitations.
Mo problems.
So he goes back and he
Mo
starts
Rutherford, Mo problems.
Mo problem. So then he goes back and starts talking to the Takahashi dude
Yes.
again, and he's like, "Okay, everything's good. You know, we're all good now. You know, let me get this stuff out of my head." And then guess who shows up?
The dolphin.
The preacher.
Damn it.
Dolphin Lundgren.
Dolphin Lundgren. The preacher shows up. What the fuck, right? Why did they? I mean, they keep it going. They didn't need to have these too many endings.
Well, I
God.
mean,
This is like the end of the fucking Lord of the
you
Rings.
couldn't have it.
There's like 4 fucking endings in this fucking movie.
More like
right?
12. Read the book.
Yeah, they're getting on the boat at some point. You know what I mean? It's like wrap it the fuck up.
No, that doesn't end it. Then they go back to Hobbiton.
Yeah, one more time.
Well, you couldn't just leave Dolph Lundgren out there roaming
Yeah.
In
around.
Hobbiton? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Yeah, he does not fit.
He'd be a lot taller than Gandalf.
It's true.
Well, then they burn him alive, don't they?
Yeah.
'Cause
Fuck him
they-
up pretty bad.
Wait,
Don't they
can-
electrocute him somehow?
Yes.
Isn't this the Spawn of Satan line? Where Dolph Lundgren's like, what are you, the spawn of Satan?
Probably.
And I was like, yeah, Spawn of Satan's my indie grudge band
Yeah,
from
because
high school.
doesn't he have one of the cut wires and like Johnny hands him the other one or